Hello, everybody. I am the one and only Warren Lesak. I can say that because I killed all the others. I swear, if you Google my name, Warren Lesak, you'll find me and a dozen obituaries. Warren Lesak, 1967, 2008. Warren Lesak, 1982, 2010. Warren Lesak, 2011, 2011. You have to get them quick. I'm Jewish. I see there's at least one other Jew in the room. Welcome. I've always thought there should be a Jewish version of The Lord of the Rings. It would be about a young man named Shlomo Bagenstein and his quest to sell the ring at the best price. Does Lenny Kravitz speak in Jubonics? Just a question. Every year I buy artisanal soap, and I hate buying artisanal soap because when I do it, I always think that they're cupcakes. I go to the craft fair, they make the most delicious, sweet-smelling, sweet-tasting soaps I've ever seen. I go and I buy a dozen, and I go home and I start eating them. And it only takes until the third or fourth one before I realize I'm eating soap. And I have to make a decision. Do I finish the dozen? Or do I actually just take a bath? And ultimately, I just eat the rest of the soap because it tastes so good. And I spend the rest of the week regretting it. Is it wrong that I think all dark chocolate looks alike?
Oh.
I'll take that one. My cousin is probably the most lazy person I've ever known. He's an absolute waste of humanity. He does nothing. He sits around, lies around all day. His parents take care of him. They tend to him hand and knee. And I really hope he pulls it together next year when he turns 2. When I was a kid, Smokey the Bear said that only I could prevent forest fires. It's a lot of pressure to put on an 8-year-old. Also, when I was a kid, my parents used to smother me and my brother. He didn't make it. I got into a race with a jogger once. He started to take the lead, so I sped up and ran him over with my car. I was visiting my grandfather at the hospital the other day. He's on life support. While I was there, I had to charge my phone, but there weren't any plugs free. And I didn't know which one did what, so I had to guess. I guess I pulled the wrong one, but at least my phone got charged. My grandfather's last erection came from rigor mortis. It made for a very awkward viewing. It's actually a game I like to play when I go to funerals. I call it Who's Next.
Oh.
I was at a dance for Parkinson's patients the other day. I guess they were having a really good time because even after the dance ended, they were still shaking it. It's okay to laugh. That's a good one. My favorite game is to play with my uncle who has Parkinson's? Operation. I've never lost. Oh, I'm gonna try this one. I bought a coat, I got a new winter coat. First time in a very long time I got a new winter coat. It said it was made with 100% premium down. So many children. I actually take offense. Why would you define what makes a person premium down versus just regular down? If you ask me, if a child is going to insulate my jacket, then they should all be treated equally. Anyone here a fan of The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
I actually didn't really like the show at first. When I heard about it, I thought, this is going to be awesome. They're going to show porn on primetime TV. So you can imagine my dismay when I tuned into the show for the first time and saw that it was about a bunch of nerds who can't get laid. Why do I want to watch a show about my life? The show's been on for 7 years now. I've actually seen every single episode. I still don't like the show. Now, all the nerds have girlfriends. I don't. It's nothing like my life. I can't relate. Nelson Mandela died last year. It's very sad. He's a great man. But Morgan Freeman's still alive, so we got that going for us. Call me an optimist. I brought condoms to my cousin's sweet 16 party. I know you're thinking, you're sick. She has an older sister.
Right.
Speaking of which, I took her out on a date. I learned something new about myself. I learned that you're not supposed to test the chloroform by smelling it first. It works. I'm told that she found me in the bathroom next to my open bottle of chloroform and had sex with me anyway. I wish I could remember it. And I hope she doesn't tell her aunt. My dog and my newborn baby don't get along. So I put my baby up for adoption. The SPCA wouldn't take him at first, but I assured them that he had all his shots and was neutered. He's been there for 2 months now, no takers. Apparently nobody wants a blonde careless. I think they're going to have to put him down. Really? Bring down the baby. It works. Or not. Why is it that whenever I walk into a store that has an open sign on the door, every time I want to leave, the outside is always closed? You know what the secret is to comedy?
What?
Timing. That once made my girlfriend laugh so hard that she peed her pants. She's 92. Actually, no, we broke up a few weeks ago. I'm joking, she's dead. You know, they say if you ignore something long enough, it just goes away. That's not actually true because she's been lying on my kitchen floor for 3 weeks now and she's still there. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Said we're here for a good time.